So this is project log for floor curling. No, actually it's not. I've been saying that way too many times, so I think it's just become a habit. But no, this is not the, this is a client project log for the collapsible safety hurdle. And that is in its collapsed form. I am setting another round of glue because I redesigned and reprinted the joints. If you can see closely, you can see that on this side, there are no plastic parts extruding past the aluminum rails. And that is because, that's completely intentional. That is because I want the surface to be completely flat, and I don't want anything to get in the way of making it so. Yeah, so I made that, I redesigned the joints, and I made them again, and here we are. You know, they're much cleaner from up top. Now, that's actually that's actually not why I'm filming this. I'm filming this because this thing finally worked, or actually, this is the final iteration. You've probably seen a video of me, you know, jumping up and down because I was super excited. This is the final iteration of that, and it works perfectly. Since I only have one hand, I'm gonna have to do this, but it works perfectly. The way it works is I've secured a tension spring inside, so from about here to here, it's where the tension spring is stretched. It's super safe because even if the spring is broken, or, you know, this lacrosse sidewall, which actually, unironically, that's what this thing is made of. This lacrosse sidewall decides to come off. Not a problem. Yeah, even if it decides to come off, not a problem, because the spring is fixed by this pin. Kind of looks like a frag grenade pin. But yeah, it's fixed with this one. And even if the spring comes loose, it can't exit past this end cap. And I'm also going to add a end cap here so that, you know, it's visually more discreet. Yeah, that's about it. I'm thinking of removing this, actually, because it's really not necessary. I don't have one for the other one over there. It doesn't have a bolt, but it works fine. So, yeah. The final, really final iteration that I'm working on, not iteration, but addition I'm working on, are these things. Here we go. Now what these are is they're basically guide rails, because when you put one of these guys in, there's a bit of leeway and play within the parts, and it moves around like that, and that's really fine, and that actually kind of helps operation, but it's really not what you expect, or what you want to expect from a high-end sports product, right? So I've gone ahead and designed these. I have not fixed their positions yet, so they are movable and removable. But what they do basically is they guide the descent of these silver rails. So these silver rails can descend all the way down there, but since this rail is holding it somewhat or relatively more in place, there's less play, less wiggle, and therefore less noise. That's basically how those work. I'm printing the last parts right now, so I'm not really sure if it's going to work at 100%, but yeah, that's about it. Bye-bye.